Let's go!
Let's go! Okay, now we are with Nicholos Solomon, who is American Lebanese who lives in Saudi Arabia. Apparently, I get that wrong sometimes.
That's correct. This time, yep. Very good.
This time I got it correct.
Are you ready?
What?
I live in Saudi Arabia. I'm American, and my dad's Lebanese. My mom is American.
طب,
So
can
I'm
you-
American, man.
طب, okay. You. How about you introduce
And I
yourself?
was raised in America.
طب, can you tell this to the people so I don't
No, I don't
mix
have
up?
to say. Just say his
I will say-
American Lebanese. American Lebanese. That's all you have to say. Yeah.
خلاص, okay. That lives in Saudi Arabia.
Exactly.
Okay. Nicholos is one of the very good friends of mine, and he's been in the community for, I know you for about 9 years, 8 years?
Maybe, yeah, 8 to 9 years.
Somewhere like that, in the Iraq.
And now we've become E30 brothers.
E30 brothers.
I passed on to E92 now. I passed the E30 to you.
Yeah,
So
you
have to be the king of E30.
you grew up.
Yeah, I grew up a little bit. I like the E30, but have to do new chassis sometimes, you know?
Yeah. So now we'll get into that. Tell us, you had an E30. Tell us briefly about what's the setup you had on your E30.
I had an E30. It was a 4-door, which I know some people, they like the 2-door, but I had a 4-door. It was
From a junkyard.
from a junkyard. Yeah, I bought it on a crane, and it was going to be compressed, the car, and I bought it for like 1,000 riyals. I don't know how many. It's like $300. I bought it.
It's like 2,300 kronos or something.
So I LS1 supercharged, and it's like makes 600 wheel horsepower on it. Upgraded axles, like, but all custom. Like nothing was ordered. Like drive shaft shop, everything was like custom put together, kind of like Yusuf's car, and that's why I love his car, because it's just when you have an E30, you have to think outside the box. You cannot just go online to Siki or to HGK and order E30 parts. You have to make the shit yourself. Like, I don't know, can I say shit?
Basically, there is no box that you can pick from to build an E30. There is nobody. There's maybe MRT in Finland, but that's it.
Exactly. E30 is I think it's one of the most difficult chassis to make it competitive these days, for sure.
It's very old technology. So you decided to move on to a chassis that is not any easier, I assume.
Yeah, well, I decided to move I love the E30 and I didn't want to go away from it, but the rear suspension was really just, I couldn't find the grip in it. Like I found grip, but over the years, like 9 years of drifting it, the drift has progressed so much that the grip that I'm finding is just, in other cars, it's a lot more. So I had two options, either the E30 complete rebuild and put like an M5 rear subframe and do everything to do it, or an E92. It was like a junkyard buy. It almost was.
Almost all of us do the same, so...
Exactly. The E92 and like honestly, I was getting it ready for Oman. I didn't even have time to test it. I built it, I tuned it. It's a turbo LS. It's making like 850 wheel torque, which is, I love it. It's amazing. But I didn't have time to work on setup. And I learned in this season that the setup on it is very difficult. Like each side has like 5 arms, and E30 has 1 arm each side, so it's so much more difficult to set up. And finally, like just now when I came to EDC, we were able to set it up, and I'm able to drive the car. In the past 2 rounds in Oman, the car was undrivable. Like you could give it to James Dean, and I don't think he could drive it. But now, yeah, it was that.
It was lifting front wheels, not because it had too much grip.
Yeah, it was just lifting front wheels. Just I don't know, the setup was horrible on it. But now finally we got it almost dialed in, and I know what it needs to be even better now.
Well, Nicholos, do you have any plans? Okay, how do you like Emirates Drift Championship this year?
Emirates Drift Championship, I've been coming like since the inception, which is like I think they're 7 years old.
Emirates Drift Championship is 3 years old.
3 years?
3 seasons, yes.
Corona's been 3 years, man.
No, 3 seasons. 3 seasons in total.
3 seasons? No, man.
Yes,
I
Emirates.
was in Liwa in like 2017.
That was Emirates Drift Championship?
I think
Or
so.
was it Liwa Drift
No,
Championship?
Emirates. 2017 or 18?
18.
Maybe.
Because it was 18, 19, and then 20 halfway, and then this one. So 20 was only 2 rounds.
Right. I don't know. I was having too much fun. Anyway, I love the guys here. I love you guys from the Emirates. I love drifting here. And it's just a very nice experience to be here.
Cool. Thank you, Nicholos. That was Nicholos Solomon, ladies and gentlemen.